Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. This game is not released yet, but it looks like it'd be something really fun, even though it is a rhythm game. If anyone remembers Thumper. But there's a lot about this game that seems not only very cool, but also very fitting for me in terms of like, oh, it's a game about a weeb otaku hikikomori degen otaku posting listening to denpa music. That sounds pretty much like me, except maybe a total lack of rhythm. But this game does look pretty interesting. Let's watch the little... Well, I suppose I could read this over here first. Yunyun Syndrome, Rhythm Psychosis, is a rhythm adventure game about a psychotic hikikomori girl, also an avid anonymous poster, who corrupts the world with her severe brain rot from listening to too many denpa songs. Yunyun, all over this, and it's, censored with hearts, world, with your degen otaku posting. I mean, if there was any better way to describe the degen otaku posting? Yep, that's a pretty good, from brain rot of denpa songs. That's a good way to describe me and my channel. But yeah, let's watch this real quick. Yeah, this game looks really fucking awesome. But yeah, it's supposed to come out sometime in 2024, which has less than a month left of this year, so it comes out sometime this month. I never knew that I needed a rhythm game featuring a femcell suffering from brain rot in my life, and here I am. About this game. Is there a way to turn on volume for whatever this is? Okay, no. High and vibing with denpa songs will corrupt the entire internet. All we need is a bit of otaku love. That's all. This is a rhythm adventure game where you play as a hikikomori shut-in girl who, in case anyone didn't know what hikikomori meant, or didn't live it, I guess, girls who's high on denpa songs. Denpa is like, think of eclectic sort of niche music. Basically, it can be a bit varied in subject. Like, it can be like electric, rock, nightcore, shit like that. But it doesn't have to be one genre of music. But it is sort of well, kind of the music you heard. It's just like the niche sort of otaku music, but granted, there's other people that perhaps would define it a bit differently and think that some things I would consider denpa don't count, but that's fine. To each their own. I mean, it says right here over 30 denpa songs and multiple endings. So regardless of whose definition of denpa we go with, we're going to be seeing the definition the creator of the game goes with. But it's more so, think niche music that's loved by anime and video game fans who are really into the music of anime and video games, whom you think probably do a lot of degen posting on the internet, and who perhaps should touch grass. That being said, I do actually like touching grass. I like walking on bike trails and stuff. Heck, I wouldn't mind it like there was more variety to... Like, imagine if like you could actually physically walk around like VR chat rooms stuff. Or like, imagine if there was like 100 different bike trails available where you could just like teleport. Like, what if I could just like teleport to like another part of the world and be like in Japan or France or something and just walk on a hiking trail with other degen otakus as we just like walk amongst, cherry blossom trees or just really scenic things like you'd see out like pictures of like Switzerland or New Zealand, where like it's just beautiful nature. I don't get me wrong, I don't want to ever go camping again. I like sleeping in my comfy bed, but I like hiking and I like just walking and enjoying nature and being outside. But so it's a mix of both. I like both. I like being inside and being comfy and just sleeping in my bed, but at the same time, it's nice to like, it'd be cool like there was more bike trails and more variety. And maybe like I don't know, something like that whole VR chat stuff, but better? And everyone's like, better in what way? I'm like, I don't know. Better in a way where I would feel... I don't know, happier? I don't know. Everyone's like, it can't fix depression. I'm like, well, that's what I'm complaining about. Make a VR chat that fixes depression. All we need is a bit of otaku love. That's all. This is a rhythm adventure game where you play social media. Become Yunyun brained. High on denpa songs. Become Yunyun brained and lose all self-control to anonymously post on social media and destroy the world with your Yunyun brain rot. Have a Doki Doki experience of over 30 denpa songs and multiple endings. Multiple questions. Some stuff down here. Groove to denpa. Lie at the convergence of insanity and denpa psychosis. Now put those headphones on and become ill with Yunyun Syndrome. Rhythm Psychosis. I like the manga type style patterns. Anonymously post online and infect the whole world with Yunyun brain. Get high on denpa songs and sink in the depths of social media. Browse social media at the start of the song to check up on your Yunyun cult and haters, and then prepare for the climax, where you can start dropping posts left and right. Successfully posting will cause other social media users to become psychotically Yunyunified. Social media is all about sharing. Spread your heartful psychosis. Spread your heartful psychosis to everyone else. Characters. Cutie. That's so fucking adorable. Yes, I took a screenshot. The main character, Hikikomori, she suffered too much IRL that she's become a little very fuzzy in the head. Why is every video game I play actually a story about me? It's like, welcome to part 28 of the Lunar D8 Life Simulator, where it's just a game where I play as myself. Her obsessive love for fictional characters, as we continue just describing me. Yunyun is for sure an illness. Her overly high state from overdosing denpa songs causes her to propagate Yunyun love. Will there really be a happy end for such a degenerate otaku? Yunyun. A fictional character that loves cutie. So basically it's my, remember Chaos Head Noah? Yeah. It's my Sarah. And here we have Takumi, I believe, if I remember right. Nishijo? A fictional character who loves Cutie. A very much angelic devil. She will speak to Cutie through the monitor's screen. Whilst the truth is unknown, most likely she is just a fragment of Cutie's imagination. It's Jover for her. What is a denpa song? Yeah! It's just so fucking awesome. It is a genre of music that is intentionally strange and catchy. All playable songs in this game are denpa songs. Many popular denpa songs, such as It's a Cherry Kissing Explosion, Sakuranbo Kiss, and many more are featured. I can read none of this. Are some of these from actual real-life animes? Cool. That is... Everyone's like, you're too easily impressed. I'm like, I like anime. Like I said, this is literally like how I feel like just looking at this. I'm like, yeah! Listen up. Do you like cute anime girls? Yes. Do you like strange and catchy denpa songs? Yes. Do you wish for the death of this fucked up world? Great! Add Yunyun Syndrome! Okay, add Yunyun Syndrome. God damn it. Add Yunyun Syndrome, Rhythm Psychosis to your wish list, and stay updated for release information and updates. You know, that'd be pretty fucking cool. So, I'll make this its own little playlist for, like, and I plan to get this whenever it comes out. Hopefully my computer can handle it. I don't think... It doesn't look like it's, like, a fucking Elden Ring type game, so it's not like my... You know, so... Because my computer is very limited in what it can handle anymore. I'm pretty sure if I even attempted to download Elden Ring, I wouldn't even be able to boot it up. My computer would just light on fire. So this would be a really fun game that I think my computer can, handle. I think I need to go back to a few other games. For example, there's It Gets Lonely here. That's actually the title of a game. Katoa Shoujo. Kurosai Tsubasa. And what else? 5 Stages of Pink. That's something I should return to a little bit. Also, I'll probably, in the rest of this playlist, post more recordings and videos for the rest of Chapter 2, Higurashi Watanagashi, as well as into the playlist for that, just because I guess, I did a bit of this. I got a little distracted and kept sharing, because it's a mix of either I find something I really like and I want to share, or I find something I find interesting and I think, oh, everyone should see this, or everyone should know about this. So basically, the reason why my playlists exist in such the fucking chaotic manner that they do is because this is actually how I behave when I'm interneting. This is me. So, yes, I am a gamer otaku who's like really into anime and manga and light novels, and I read books. I mean, I read Edgar Allan Poe and Shakespeare, and I read Warhammer books, and I read Dungeons and Dragons manuals. I read light novels. I read mangas. I read Canterbury Tales. I like the movie The Odyssey. And I like a lot of the older movies. I read some comics. I enjoy tons of video games of all sorts of genres. And I enjoy music of a whole lot of different types. And a lot of times, like, I'm just like on the internet and I've just been like, ooh, I'm going to share this in the playlist. I'm like, hey guys, it's me, Lunar D8. Here's this video about dinosaurs. Or here's this video about like MGTOW or something. Or, oh no, look, it's about the deep sea ocean. Or something about like, the war in Russia and stuff. Or how an atom bomb works. Or the scale of the explosions. Or world populations. Or, tropes used in movie and storytelling. Or, ooh, look at this scene from an anime. At this point, it's like, imagine you're physically here with me, and I'm like, hey, viewer? Wait. How fucking... Do I even have viewers? Okay. Aside from that little technicality, they're like, viewer! Look at this! It's a cat dancing to epileptic seizure lights! Ooh, ee-ah, and everyone's like, you can't do that right. Like, I know. It's like the O-I-I-I-A cat. And it's just like a fucking cat. Just into fucking seizure lights. Everyone's like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, I still don't fucking know. I'm just here to annoy all of you. And hopefully get a laugh. Heck, maybe I can share a little bit of the wish list so everyone can be like, so, because I have added some stuff to my wish list. I think I currently have like 1,400 games in my wish list. But yeah, I just keep adding stuff, and I'm like, hey, that's something cool to just keep an eye on. And everyone's like, how many hentai games do you got? Like, tons. And it was like, everyone's like I said, everyone's like, what was the rest of that? Like I said, 90% of this shit's hentai games. Though I remember there being a couple games I had wish listed that I can't seem to find on my wish list anymore. This one doesn't have an English support. I mean, I like the aesthetic for this quite a bit, but one, I do need to watch spending money, even though I get stuff on sale as much as possible unless I get it on release day. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. One, apparently the new Overlord movie, The Sacred Kingdom, came out like November 8th, but it doesn't come out to DVD and Blu-ray in Japan until December 25th. It's like a 2-hour plus movie that adapts 2 whole volumes of the light novel. So obviously they have to leave out quite a bit, but still, holy crap. So that's cool. So maybe sometime in early spring, it should be available in the Walmarts here in, America. Speaking of which, early spring of 2025, the Lunar Remastered. Everyone's like, what, you're getting remastered, Lunar? It's like, no. There's a couple old games that are really awesome called... There's the first Lunar game, which is Lunar, the Silver Star story. And then you have Lunar 2, or known as Lunar Eternal Blue. They're remastered with additional voice lines and some extra graphics and some extra things here and there. That is, well, going to be available on pretty much every console, including Steam and everything, which I will just be getting on the PlayStation. I will not be Let's Playing it. But I will say this. I do strongly suggest people games like Lunar 1 and Lunar 2, as well as Yes 1 and Yes 2. It's a Y and then a letter S, so YS, which technically Yes 1 and Yes 2 are available on Steam. Actually, let's, we can just type this in. Okay, there's also like 14 Yes games, or 15. Like you can see like Lacrimosa Data, Monster Nox, Nordics, Memories of Calica, 7. If only I could just go to Wishlist and just type the letter Y. And wait for it to load. Oh, right. Lots of things have the letter Y. Like I said, there is just so much fucking porn. Not porn. Okay, that's a good game. Not that my computer could handle. But I did play it on the PlayStation. The Dystopia version, that's the fourth game, is not available on... Everyone's, ooh, Forsona. I'm like, guys, the only reason we're not scrolling through all 1,400 games and showing the amount of degeneracy that is, available in all of that shit is this. That would take for fucking ever, and I'm trying not to make a super long video. This is a sequel to a very good game. Heck, it's in the same franchise, I believe, as the milk inside of a bag of milk, which is also multiple versions of that game, as well as milk outside of a bag of milk, and then milk something else. Like, I've Let's Played those, along with, like, what was there? There was Blue Haze, Hazy Mind, trying to remember. Where is Yes? Apparently lots of things have just the letter Y and S. Just saying, there's so much hentai in my... But then, like I said, it's like 1,400 plus games on my wish list. I just wanted to, they're coming out of a remaster of the Yes, the first two Yes games. No, damn it. Well, that's what I'm trying to show you guys. But they're coming out of a remaster of the Lunar games. So there's 2 Lunar games. How about this? I will put in the description and in a comment on this video, a pinned comment. Yes! It only took all of eternity to scroll down. But yeah, these 2 games are very good. And I highly recommend them. But that being said, same as with the Lunar games, but the Lunar games are coming on the PlayStation. as a remaster with additional voice lines and added stuff. And I'll say this, I'm against censorship in video games, but I'm all for adding extra levels, extra voice acting, and extra like clothing choices and extra choices like that. Then again, I've played a lot of Senran Kagura games, so maybe that's... Long, long ago, there was an ancient kingdom called Yis, which prospered under the auspices of two heavenly goddesses. Over time, the kingdom came to be known as Hysteria, and its divine history was largely forgotten by all but the descendants of those who once preached the goddess's will. Xseed Games, yeah, that's the same people that do publishing for... I remember this game about... There was some game about like a mech rabbit or something. But it wasn't supposed to be out for another year or something. Okay. Still about half-hour long video. Sorry about that, guys.